Hello, how are we? Welcome back to another video. Now, if you don't think that you're an active person, you don't think that you're a fit person, then you need to watch this video, because I think you just need to reframe what that means to you. Just because everyone is in their running era and running seems like hell to you, that does not mean that that is the epitome of fitness. So this week I'm going to take you along on my week of movement, like not even my work of dedicated sessions, just my week of movement, so that you can see how I incorporate loads of different styles of movement just for fun and just for being active. This morning I did already do my lower body session, and did I film that? No, I did not. But there might be some clips that I can put in from what I did film for myself. But anyway, I am on the way now to do something that I haven't done since I was a child. And that's actually a running theme like this past month, is just doing random activities that I have not done for years and years and years. So right now I'm about to go to the Tissington Trail in the Peak District, and we're going to hire bikes and we're going to have a little cycle this afternoon. How nice is that going to be? It's really flat, it's really chill, it's just basically a straight line and then back. I'm excited to get out and about. The bikes! If you can see them. Oh my god, I'm not into the one-handed cycling just yet. We've done quite well, aren't we?
Yeah, really well.
We've only been out for like an hour, but we've seen many sights. The way that the guy was talking to us was like all the other points that we've already been past were like miles away. He was like, oh, if you make it to the cafe, oh, if you make it as far as this. And within the first like 20 minutes we're at the cafe. So I don't know where he expected us to go, but we're on a mission. Stunning. My mission is to pet a cow, but they're all too far away. Back from the cycle, and it was so much fun. We managed to do 20 miles, which I think is pretty good because we had to be back before the place closed, and we did cut it fine, but we did stop for an ice cream, and it was delightful. Like a beautiful day. We are so lucky to live so close to stuff like that, because I don't know, it just felt so nice and so freeing. So a lovely 2-hour 20-mile cycle in the bag for our second exercise of the day, let alone the week, the day. Tomorrow on the cards I think is just upper body and then a dog walk, but I'll catch you up. Good morning, team. Today is Tuesday. As I said yesterday, I've got my upper session this morning, my new oner bra on, and it's so cute. I am at the moment still in my like little main gain phase that I've been doing, and the gain part of the main gaining definitely coming through now. Like I can feel it a little bit more in my clothes. I feel a little bit of a sausage, especially in my gym wear, because it's a little bit compressive. Like I can see and feel parts of me squidging that weren't necessarily doing that before, but it's okay, we persevere. The sausage phase is a phase of growth, and that's okay. I'm thinking that I might probably gonna do a little mini cut just before Tokyo and then kind of carry on with the gains. I'm thinking like 5 or 6 weeks, nothing crazy, but maybe go quite strict within that time. We'll see how I'm feeling in like a month's time, but I'm thinking that might be the vibe. I think I'm getting kind of bored of my upper session. Basically been doing this session since the start of the year, and everything else seems absolutely fine. And I've made maybe a couple of changes here and there to like 1 or 2 of the sessions, but I think I'm at a point now where I'm like, yeah, over that, want to do something else. But it was so warm in the gym yesterday that I ended up doing one of my exercises outside. So I'm thinking that I want my whole session to be upstairs, because upstairs has aircon. Is maybe not going to be too different from my usual, or maybe I just do a load of cables. I don't know, we'll figure it out. This is my cute outfit of the day. I've been wearing such dark colours because that's basically Oner's kind of collection is more darker colours, and now they've got the cute pastels. Oh my god, I didn't get the shorts because I just thought they're probably going to be see-through, so I stuck safety and just got this, and this is in a different style than I usually would have. Perfect for upper. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'll take you with me, film a few clips so you can see what I get up to. I've been sat talking to the camera and it wasn't even on. Love that for me. Love that for me. But what I was saying is I had a great upper session earlier, but now I feel like a worm because I've just been at home doing the bits that I've needed to get done, and it's been sticky and hot, and I've really wanted to go out for a walk, and I think that's probably why I feel like a worm. I haven't been out and gone for a walk, but it's just been so hot and I've not wanted to take Rex. It's not looking so bright anymore, so I think I'm gonna go take him on the long line. There's like quite a good route around, well, there's lots of like paths and stuff near us where he can go on the grass and he doesn't have to go on any tarmac or anything like that. So I think I'm going to take him out now, and hopefully that'll perk me up, because I just feel like, I was looking at my to-do list and I was like, I've done everything I need to do. Why do I feel so gross? And I think it is because of my lack of activity. This is one thing that I've realized recently when I've been tracking my recovery a bit more, that actually doing nothing does not always improve my recovery. In fact, oftentimes it will send it south. Enough talking, more walking. Not me leaving my camera on the side so I could remember to film some clips and then didn't film any, but we're about to go out for a run. It is 10 to 7. I'm really hoping there's going to be no people around. I tried to get out early because it's going to be warm today. Let's see how this goes. I realised I didn't actually film any clips of me running, but I promise I did. Just tootling back now, stretch my legs. Stretch. A very stop-start 5k in the bag. I went on a route where I literally knew there was going to be sheep and I knew there was going to be a lot of people, but I hadn't done that route in a while and I wanted something different, to be quite honest. I did make a mistake in leaving the house too soon after I'd eaten breakfast, because the first portion of the run felt disgusting. The second half, not so bad, but there was a lot of like stop-start for dogs and we went through like a couple of fields of sheep and stuff, so slow, but who cares about the distance? I'm glad I got out. Rex is now done 5k, so when it gets hot later, he's not going to be fussed. He's going to be out for the count, and I feel good for having ticked it off, even though I really didn't want to do it. And so many times throughout the run I thought, oh, maybe I'll just stop and walk now, like at least I'm walking the dog. But I carried on, and I even told myself when I got to the track that I would walk the entire track because there'd be too many people, but there wasn't, so I carried on. So I'm proud of myself. Now I definitely need to shower because I'm so sweaty. So on Wednesdays I'll usually dabble between either going for a run, doing pole, gymnastics. Like there'll be 2 of those 3 in the mix. Rarely will there ever be all 3, because I do gotta work. I know I'm self-employed, but I do gotta do some work. Today, run is ticked off, it's done. Binned off pole because I had a lot to do, and we didn't go to gymnastics last week, so I really wanted to go to gymnastics this week, so we have gymnastics later on. It does mean that it's kind of a long day because I got up really early to go for my run, and gymnastics isn't finished till 9:30, which I want to be in bed. It's an 1.5 hour session. It's not super tiring because it's a skill-based activity, but it's a long old day. So I think I'm going to take a break from work now, because otherwise I'll end up just working all the live long day, especially because I've just launched a new product, which, as we can talk about a little bit, why the heck not? I feel like I need to be showing you guys what I actually do. It's all very well and good me having these little vlogs and going, I'm going to do some work now, but actually, do you guys know what I do? Do you guys even know what I do? So what I've been doing is sorting out, launching my tailored workout only options. So I'm an online coach. I help people reach their health and fitness goals and change their freaking mindset. I help them fit fitness into their life. That is my speciality. Hence why I end up being able to do so many activities within my week. And I wanted to have a super affordable option for people who really want to start getting into fitness, but they don't know what to do. Maybe they have a home gym, they have limited equipment, maybe they have like a small uni gym that only has a couple of bits, and all these generic programs are just not working for them. Or people who just really can't afford the extra cost of the one-to-one, or maybe they just don't need the extra support. So my tailored plans have launched. I'll leave a link in the description to all my other services. So obviously I have my one-to-one coaching as my main offering, and then I have a few different options. I have my generic workout only plans, I have my half marathon plan, and I also now have the tailored workout only option. So come join us if you want, you know? I also have a team session this weekend, so I wanted to make sure that I'm divvying out my time and actually taking time for myself. I think I'm just gonna go read in the garden, which is annoying because it's actually now only one bit of sun left in the garden. We've got a massive tree next to our house, which is gorgeous, but really annoying because the sun gets blocked by it and then it has to come back around again. You know, like we would get sun all day if it wasn't for that freaking tree, but also nature, so lol. I'm ready to go to gymnastics and show them all with bass. I'm ready to go to gymnastics and do an absolutely mediocre job of not a lot. We've been working on like handstands, ring stuff, core stuff, calisthenics stuff, balance. I don't know. I just want to get a really solid handstand because I think a lot of things that I want to do kind of start with a handstand or have upside downness incorporated into them. We don't really have that. It's just an open gym session. There's no like coach helping us. So we're kind of just being self-taught kings. So I don't know if we're doing exactly the right thing, but I've got my mini tripod with me. So hopefully I'll be able to get some clips of something happening, hopefully. Morning team, how are we? It's Thursday and I am ready for the gym, as you can see. I think I forgot to, today I'm going to do a full body session. I've decided this week, I think, that I'm mixing up my upper body session and my full body session, and I'm going to take inspo from some of the old Natasha Ocean guides for those two and then make them a bit more like functional, a bit more dynamic. You may think, girl, calm down. You've done like 6 different types of activity in the past 4 days. But the thing is, they're all different types of activity. And for me personally, things like gymnastics, they don't really tire me out. They're not me exerting a lot of energy. I mean, it was hot and sweaty in there yesterday, but it's not me really working at a high level of intensity. It's more kind of skill work. So it's challenging my body in a slightly different way. It's not necessarily exhausting me the same way that it would if I did like 6 back-to-back gym sessions in the past 4 days. Do you know what I mean? So the variety means that I can continue to do this many sessions and not be on my ass. But anyway, let's go. Hi gang, how are we? We have 2 doggos in the back. We've just been on a walk. I decided today to skip the gym because I was really tired and do something just a little bit lower intensity and get ourselves out on a nice walk instead. So we did like an hour-and-a-half walk, not too far from us really, but a little bit of an interesting route for the doggos and got us out. So I've kind of done my steps for the day already, which is nice, and I can just chill for the rest of the day, do some bits and bobs around the house. But that's my activity for a Saturday, and it's okay if you switch around what that looks like for you sometimes. Like, just as long as you're moving your body, you're enjoying moving your body, there's no point doing things for the sake of doing things. Like this morning, I easily could have dragged myself to the gym. Probably would have been a bad session. I probably would have been annoyed at myself, and that would have really set the tone for the day. Whereas now, I've been outside, I've had a lovely walk. It's actually been low-key warm. Like, it looks kind of cloudy, but it's been quite warm. And now we're just getting a Starbucks lunch to treat ourselves for a nice relaxing afternoon.